Good morning, class. How are you all? Let's continue with our chapter working with computers, and we were learning about word pads, right? Let's get started. Yes, until our last class, what did we see, children? We saw how to type in WordPad, then how to change the color of the fonts, and how to make the lines in center or left side or the right side. For that, what do we use? This font option, wherein we have the list of uh, handwritings, then size of the fonts. For that, you have to select the font. Let me make this happen here bigger. I will select 18. See, now the spellings have become little bigger, and to make it more thicker I have to use bold. To make it a little slant I have to use italic. To make it have an underline under the words I have to use underline this one. And then for changing the color, this here text color options is available. To make my paragraph either at the left side or in the center or right side, I have to use this alignments. Correct? Let's continue today. Okay, today we are going to learn how to save your documents. Children, in your last class, you remember like you were saving your tux paint, right? You were making your tux paint and then you were saving it. The same thing, the same way we have it here, but the options are at a different places. Okay, what are they? Here, can you see file tab which is highlighted in the blue color? Yes, you are supposed to click on this. Once you click on this, a list will open in front of you. Here, what are the things available for you people? Let me read it for you. New, open, save as, print, page setup, send email, about WordPad, or exit. What do you mean by exit? To close your program. But now we are saving. For saving, what am I supposed to do? I have to click on save option. Okay, one thing I want you to get notice. Tell me what is the on the title bar, on the top bar, right? Title bar. What is the name of this file? It is document WordPad. But this should be your file, right? It should be under your name. So now let's see what the name comes over here. So I'll just click on file, click on save button. Dialog box, save button dialog box will come. This box which is coming in front of you, the window which is coming in front of you, we call it as a dialog box. What do we call it as? Dialog box. So whichever option dialog box comes, we say it that way. So now what this dialog box is? This is a save as dialog box. So children, at the left hand side, you can see of this dialog box, there are some places like desktop means you know the desktop of your computers, download folder, document folder, picture folder, or in this PC we have drives. Now what are these are the places where you can store. These are like drawers, right? We have the different drawers in our houses, right? Imagine you have a table, inside that we have different drawers. So in which drawer you want to put your file is your option. So it works like that. Okay, so from this list, select the place where you want to save it. Okay, imagine you're going to save it on desktop. Make a new folder over there or directly save it as your name. So what I'm going to do right now, we will learn how to directly save it. Okay, file and folder we have studied, but still we will save it directly. I'll click on desktop, then click on file name. Can you see a option over here? File name, and you have a space in front of it wherein document is written. Why document is written? Because as of now the file name is document, right? Can you see my mouse pointer there? Yes. So document is by default, they have given document. What you are supposed to do? Either go click, it will turn into blue color, and do backspace. Do backspace so that it gets deleted. So once it is deleted, now you can give your name. So what am I going to do? A class 2 is what I want to give it as. Class 2 WordPad. No, WordPad. No, I'll just give class 2. Okay. So I'll just give class 2. And then where I have to click? I have to click on save button. So now let me save it. Didn't get saved. Let me do it once more on desktop. Oh, class 2 is already available as a folder. So what I'll do, class 2 students. Why it did not get saved, children? Because see, can you see here a folder with class 2 names? So I cannot repeat the names. So every time I have to give a new name only. So I am giving class 2 students. Now it will get saved. See, it got saved. Now can you see what was written here on the top title bar of this document? It was document written over here, but now it is changed to class 2 students, right? This is how your files are being saved, right? Wherever you want to save it, either on desktop or in any other folder, choice is yours. See, we'll just read it, repeat it once again. After making your document, save your documents by giving it a suitable name to save document. Yes, we gave suitable name. What was the name we gave it? We gave it as class 2 students. Click Save As option in File menu to open Save As box. Type the name of your file in the file name box. Yes, we type the name in the file name box. Click Save button to save your file. See, can you hear? See, children, they have given Save As, Save or Save As. It's one of the same. You can use it. This is how we save our document. Now closing the document. See, now we learn to save the document. Now how should we close it up? For closing, when do we close? After we finish our work. Every time, whenever you are adding a new thing to it, you have to keep saving it. And if you want to exit, it's proper way to exit. Otherwise, you will lose your content, whatever you have written, if you do not close it properly. Okay, after you have saved your work in WordPad, you can close the WordPad program by clicking the exit control button on WordPad window. You can also choose WordPad by clicking close WordPad by clicking exit option in file menu. I just showed you, right? I'll show it once again. Let us first read it. Okay. So this is our file. There are children, there are two ways by which we can close it. One thing is, can you see here right side, my right side top corner where my cursor is, it's in red color, right? This button, you can close it from this button. One option, or second option is go to files. I said you right, this exit option. So with this, I can close it. Let me try both the ways. I'll just close it. See, it went off. Correct? Now, where is my file? Yes, can you see class 2 student file over here on my desktop screen? Yes, now I'll just double click it once more. Let us open it. Yes, so it got opened. Now if I want to close it, I'll click on file and then I'll click on exit. So it went off. This is how you do a closing of your WordPad file. Either, once more we'll open. I'll open either with this close tab. I have to close it, or go to files and exit. There are two ways with which you can close it. Children, one more thing, whenever you add, see now I opened it, right? Now I'll write after Rahul, I'll write class 2. I've added something new. Can I directly close it like this? No. Why? Because see now I have added some new information to it, right? I have added new words, new line to it, some extra information I've added. So whatever extra information I've added, children, I have to save it again. So once you add something, so this time when I'm saving it, listen to me carefully. This time when I save it, I don't have to give a new name because I have already given a name. So computer will also not ask me a new name. If the document was not, when you create a document for the first time, a new document for the first time, then only it'll ask you to give a name. So once you have given a name, that is it. You need not have to give the document again and again a new name. So what will I do? I'll go to files and I'll save it. So my class 2 has got saved. Okay. Now I'll show you the difference between it. See, I have saved new, I saved this one. I'll just close it. I'll open it again. Okay, I will open it again. Class 2 is available. In case class 2 DAV, I'm adding DAV and I'll directly close it. It will ask me, computer will ask me, do you want to save changes to this particular, this one? Now, what does it mean is that you have added some new information to this document. Computer is telling you, dear user or whatever. So it is asking you, you have added new change. You have added new information or you have made some changes in your document. Do you want to save it? Imagine I'll say, don't save. Okay, I am saying do not save. Let's see whether the DAV will be available or not. Okay. See, DAV is not available because I did not save that information. So if I want to say, if I'm making any changes, or here imagine I've written Happy New Year 2020. I've made some changes to this document, correct? Or imagine I'm changing the color only. I'm changing the color also. I'll make it as blue color or some more brighter. Okay, no problem. We'll make it as blue color only. So I've made the changes. I've made our spellings into blue color. Now if I close it, again it'll ask me, you have made some changes. Do you want to save it? Then if I say yes, I have to save it. Now let's see whether the new changes are being opened or not. See, yes. Can you see it? Our blue color is there. Our DAV is also available. Why is it so? Because we closed it properly. This is the importance of closing your documents very properly. Now children, what did we learn from this chapter? Let's just recall. WordPad is a program which is used to write letters, stories and poems and etc. So whatever you want to type anything in your computers, if you want to save anything writing, you can use it as this one. Then second one, textile size can be changed using font name and font size tool button, correct? Yes, we saw it right here. With the font size and font name, we can change the styling. Using bold, italic, underline effects, the text can be highlighted, yes. When typing text in paragraph, there is no need to press enter key at the end of the line. Okay, children, one, see. When I was typing, I'll just keep typing, okay? Hope this year you get lots of new gifts and lots of new learning. Did I type? Now learning came automatically by itself to the next line, correct? Yes. Did I put an enter? I did not put an enter only, children. By itself it is coming down when the space is not there. What it is? It is computer understands the space when there is no space left out. Okay, beside the new spelling. See children, you might be thinking there are space, right? At both there are space at both the sides, right? Here also here. Why? Because see, can you see here on my ruler? I have kept my page size from this to this, wherever white area is there. This gray area, I have not kept it. So if at all I want to start a new paragraph, what am I supposed to do? Tell me. If I have to start a new line, what key I should press? Yes, I have to press enter key. Then it will come to the new line and then I can write it whatever I want to. So let's see. May you have a great year ahead, right? This is how you do it. So when you type, and when the line is coming by itself, when you're not putting an enter key and the line comes by itself to the next line, what do we call for that? You know, we call it as word wrapping. What it is? Word wrapping. In the sense, when the line is finished, when we are whatever, when we are writing something and when the line gets finished and by itself when it comes down, we call it as word wrapping. Different colors can be given to text using color tool. Using this color tool, we can give different colors to our letters, right? I hope, children, I just hope you people have learned something new, and you will definitely practice. I want next time when I'm giving you a notes, I want you people, whoever is having computers, please type your notes in computer, in WordPad, take a picture and send it to me. You are supposed to write it in notes also, textbook also, plus please type it in computers, take a picture and send it to me right from this chapter. So I'll just send you the notes today. Please do it the way I have told. Write it in notebook, write it in textbook, and type it in computers and take a screenshot of and send it to me, making sure that you're changing the colors of the font, you're changing the size of your letters and writing it properly. Until then, bye-bye.